So came out today. The spot I'm at is old riverbeds in the upper Fraser River towards the headwaters. It's a migrating channel, so I'm heading towards the river, but it moves back and forth. Good for my physio because it's walking on big round river rocks. Moves the leg a lot. Good for Sasquatch because the spot is known for producing some very strange sounds. There's been a few people, myself included, heard things that we just can't explain here. So I'm out on a look. Big, heavy, old growth cottonwood with a lot of thick alder. Animals run through like crazy. Wolf packs, elk. There's game trails everywhere. Brought the fishing rod along. Might try to catch a fish today too. See how she goes. So I'm walking up through the river, and whenever I hit spots like this, some nice soft sand and gravel, I always come in, check out for tracks. I got some old deer tracks going here. That's all I found in this spot, but you got to check every spot. It's the only way you'll find tracks. So I was cruising along here looking for tracks, seeing lots of deer and elk tracks. Nothing else too exciting. It's a pretty windy day, so I can't hear much. It's nice though because it keeps the mosquitoes down. So they're still checking out tracks here. Got one here. At first I thought they were wolf. They're older ones. This is the stuff that's left when the high water goes down, all this silt. But now I'm thinking they're cougar tracks because you can see there's not a single claw mark, and I checked out a few of them. The path goes up that way. I left that piece of riverbank here. Now I'm going down a trail. This is my blaze from a few years ago. Spot I frequent here. I have a trail goes up into a fishing hole. See more. Just follow my blazes. I should get there. So I got up to my fishing hole here. First time I've been here this year. The cougar tracks are gone, but now right here I got a bear track, probably black bear by the size of it. Man, sometimes you just spook yourselves, but the whole time I've been here probably 5 minutes, and I just got noises all behind me, branches popping, trees cracking. So no luck fishing at that spot. With living in the mountains, you get the spring runoff. It completely changes the rivers. Sometimes that was my best fishing hole last year. The year before, now it completely filled in with silt and gravel. There's not even a hole there. So my main mission of the day was to put some miles on my leg, build up my hamstring muscle. So that's what I'm doing. Out walking the riverbeds again, see what I can get into next. So here's the reason I come walk the riverbanks after the high water, because all the silt comes in. And what I mean by silt, it's just when you classify soils, it's a finer grain than sand. Silt comes in, covers all the beach, and you can see all the animals walking. These are all deer tracks, just loads of them. Must have been a herd of them come through here. But it's really good for tracking. So far today, deer, elk, moose, wolf, cougar, and black bear. So I'm back out on the main river now. Not the best for tracking as it's all rock, but great for my physio. The rounded rock rolls the hips, rolls the knees, rolls the legs. Good all around stretch and workout. I might try to get up to that grassy beach over there. It's probably some good mud to find some tracks in up there. Just cruising back the riverbank here. Found lots of tracks today, not the ones I'm looking for. But good day, right after the high water, lots of silt, everything showing. Just got a little bit to wrap back up and around. Good walk either way, good to be out. So I'm in an interesting spot here. The water came right up against the trees. The brush is too thick to go through, so I scooted along the muddy edge. You can see my tracks. And then out here in the water, there's one track there and one track there. You can tell something came in. Going the way I'm looking, looks like they got too deep in the mud and turned back or scambled up the bank. It was a while ago, so can't make anything of the tracks, but just interesting. One track there, one track there, and there's my size 10 boot. So here's further back on those tracks. No way to say what this is. It's way too old, but it's just interesting, like track, 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 and then up there's where I just shot those other two. So something definitely walked along here, got stuck in the mud. Hard to say what it is. Could be a bear, could be a moose, but it's always nice to wonder. So that edge there, where it comes in close, that's where I just filmed those tracks in the mud. The other thing I'm looking for here is antlers. There's elk down here every winter. I've never found a shed on this side. I'm thinking when you come to this side of the river, there's like an island of timber over here. The river does a big U shape. It's cut off by railway tracks. No private property anywhere near it. And you always see the elk coming out of there in the winter time, so there could just be a haven of dropped antlers over there. Guy almost needs to take a canoe across and go search it. So I just finished that loop around the rivers there. Ended up being about 3.5 kilometers. It was good. I covered in woods, around River Rock, lots of mud. So I worked the leg in lots of different ways. Saw a pile of tracks, lots of different animals, great tracks, but nothing definitive what I wanted to see. Still a good adventure though. All right, see you next time.